Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another episode where I review affordable school fountain pens. This time I have for you my latest acquisition. It is a Chinese made fountain pen, but again, it is rebranded in Romania by a local distributor from my country. They have an interesting line of affordable school fountain pens named Fine Writing by School Friendly. And in fact, this Romanian distributor is Pigna Romania Impact SRL, located in Buftea, Ilfov, Romania. They have here a telephone number and a site. Check it out, guys. What I've seen on this distributor, this is definitely a JINHAO product. And they say that this is a fountain pen, a school fountain pen, a pocket fountain pen. They say it is available in two types of nibs. With the classic style, the open nib 0.5 millimeters, and the so-called calligraphic nib, which is a hooded nib, reminds us of the famous nib of a Parker 51, 0.38 millimeters. Okay, this is the fountain pen, guys. It is resistant, ideal for long use, for daily use. Again, on the back of it, we have a school fountain pen, a pocket fountain pen. This is a heavy fountain pen, 12 grams. It is quite compact with a steel nib, iridium point. It has an iridium point. It is a resistant nib. In the open nib, medium variant is 0.5 millimeters or 0.38 extra fine. It has a plastic body, resistant. It has a cap with a metallic flexible clip, ideal for newbies and school practice. It is recommended to be daily used. It functions using ink cartridges standard, and it contains one ink cartridge blue. Here there are instructions on how to insert that ink cartridge. Please recycle this packaging. Attention, this product is not fitted to children under the age of 3 because it can contain it definitely contains small parts, and it is the danger of choking. Here is the price code. Okay, before I will open it, let me tell you the wonderful price. I paid only 4.89 lays, which means I paid around 1 euro, to be exact 0.99 euros, or 1.16 American dollars. So quite an affordable price, quite an affordable price for a school pen. Okay, so one part here. Now I apply pressure, and I have the body. Now I have also the cap. Okay. So this is the pack. I will leave it aside. And this is the wonderful fountain pen. It is quite a small fountain pen. It reminds me of the German fountain pens from the 1920 and 1930. Definitely an interesting and a simple clip. I like the sphere ending of it. It is quite simple, quite functional. Of course, on the cap we have thermically imprinted JINHAO and the famous chariot. No other identification marks the name of the mother or something like this, but I'm sure I will find it on the internet. For now, I will call it the white JINHAO Pocket fountain pen. Okay, the cap opens like this. We can see we have the variant of the hooded nib. We have this grip section, quite functioning, but interesting is made out of the same slippery material as the body, so definitely not many points for gripping. If we open it, we can see, whoa, guys, this is a wonderful surprise. So they told us that it contains an ink cartridge, but in fact it contains this quite nice ink converter. Definitely at this price it is worth all the money. But of course you could take it out and you could replace it with a standard ink cartridge. It is interesting that we have this ink converter because, guys, now I can take out an interesting ink from the bottle, and we will do an interesting writing sample. But till I do the writing sample, let me put it like this. Let me compare it with the Lamy 2000. Indeed, you can see it's smaller than the Lamy 2000. It is, like they say, a truly pocket pen. I will leave also its dimensions, so I will leave the dimensions of the JINHAO Pocket white fountain pen on the screen. I will put the Lamy aside. Now let me search for a ink bottle, and I found this wonderful Faber-Castell pink, erasable pink, a wonderful ink. I will put it here, and with your permission I will change the angle of the camera for you guys to see better the writing sample. So first of all, let me open the ink bottle. Let me give it a little nice shake. Okay, open this, open the barrel, turn the piston knob like this, insert it in ink like this with an angle, and now let me fill it, and you can see it feels quite nice, a large ink capacity. I will put the bottle here, and now I will clean the fountain pen. Okay, as you see, it has a little bit of a piece right here, a rubber piece. I hope I don't lose it. It definitely should write like it is. Always, guys, put back the ink bottle's cap to avoid accidents. And now I am ready for the writing sample. So I have here a JINHAO. Well, this is strange, guys, and I say strange because it should work for the first time, but these things happen on newer fountain pens. So I will simply put it like this and try to squeeze to make pressure on the inside. As you can see, 2 drops. Maybe now I can write with it. Let me test it. Yes, now I can write with it. Quite a juicy little nib. I am ready to close this barrel, and I have here a JINHAO JINHAO Pocket fountain pen. The color is white. It is definitely made in China. Made in China. And it is distributed in Romania by the Pigna company. Let me give you a little nice zoom. So, it is a hooded nib. I'm not expecting much flex, and indeed, no flex. I already shown you how juicy it is, but let me show you on other scale. It depends, not such a juicy nib, I would say. Let me do the line variance. So here no pressure and here pressure. Despite of the pressure, we have no line variance. Let me see how I can do a signature with it. Not such a great signature piece, and I'm curious to see the reverse writing. So reverse writing, definitely a possibility. I say this is an M nib, M for a medium, and in reverse writing it writes like an F or an extra fine even nib. I like the way that it doesn't scratch. Of course, it's not suitable for long reverse writing sessions, but I will give it okay. You could definitely try to write with it in reverse. So reverse writing definitely a possibility. Okay, let me zoom. So line variance, flexibility, a signature reverse writing. Now I think I'm ready for the famous, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So guys, this was my review. What can I tell you about this nib? Well, this nib is not my favorite type of a nib. I like the fact that this is a light fountain pen. I like also the materials, but I prefer the variant with an open nib. And I'm not so sure why I don't like this hooded nib. Maybe it has a bad inflow, but it doesn't seem like a bad inflow. You can see it writes when I touch the paper with it, but it doesn't feel like an open nib. Maybe I need something more out of a nib, especially when it is designed for young school people that learn to write. I always prefer an open nib. This is okay, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the open nib. It has some other feeling to it, even a little bit of flex. You can't find a little bit of flex on a hooded nib. So this was my review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. An affordable school fountain pen. By the way, I paid 4.89 lace, which means I paid 0.99 euros or 1.16 American dollars. So quite a bargain at this price. Guys, if they can sell this price in Romania at this level, please try to consider what is the original price when it leaves the JINHAO plant. So they buy this by hundreds, maybe thousands, and I think they can negotiate a quite low price. And when it comes to the end consumer, it is still affordable, guys. So €1 or 1.16 American dollars, you can't beat that. Of course, The Germans are trying to catch them, and I have here a Schneider fountain pen. This, believe me, is even cheaper than this. So this is 0.92 euros. Or let me write with it. So only 4.54 lays or 0.92 euros or 1.07 American dollars. And this is interesting, guys, because this is a discounted price. And I think also this is discounted. So minus 50% of the usual price. And here minus 50%. But still, there is a little difference between a fountain pen made in China and a fountain pen made in Germany. Taking consideration that this is a product made in China, and it has also duty charges, so it is a product made outside the European Union. And this Schneider, this is definitely made in Germany, or at least that what is imprinted on its pack. So maybe a small price because they don't pay duty fees, duty taxes. I'm not so sure. So enough with the German competition. A nice looking fountain pen. This is the 402 Unicolor. It has already been reviewed on this channel, and if you want to see its full review, I will leave the link in the end of this video. Let me return to our Chinese fountain pen. Like I tell you, it isn't my favorite, but look at this nib. It functions, it does all that is supposed to do, and it has interesting results. So this was my review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it and you want to see other fountain pens, new and vintage, on my channel, please subscribe. I want to wish you to have a nice day wherever you are, guys. Thank you for your time. Please stay safe in this pandemic time and play with your fountain pens. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye and God bless.